Okay, so we've got the very basic shell of the space that we want to make, that bathing space that's going to go into this area. Before we start putting in anything into there, I just want to put in the ground surface because that's going to sit underneath everything. It's mostly going to be visible out in the courtyard to start with, but it will also go under the bathing space in the kitchen there and that little bit of a dining room that you can see. Again, there's a tool for this in Revit, really easy one to use, especially when you're working on interior projects. So before I draw it, I'll go to the elevation just to show you the levels again. And so you can see there we've got this courtyard level, which is at 0. So we need to know that height. So then I'm going to open up the, I'm going to open up the site floor plan. That's the best one for working on things like ground surfaces, anything to do with the outside or your site generally. And then you've got the tools for working on your site on the Massing and Site tab. And then the one you use to make ground surfaces is this topo surface tool. It just means topography, basically. And you can see there from that little window that comes out that you can make really complex contoured surfaces if you need to. But we're just going to do a flat one, which is all we need for this project. And that's really easy. So again, clicking on that topo surface button, I'll just show you that the tool or the option that it's chosen automatically is place point. So if you don't see that, you won't see this point that comes up on the cursor, and that can happen if you click on another button or you press escape. It'll go off that option. You can easily just click on place point again to bring it back, and then just make sure you realise that the height there is set to 0. So that's automatically or already at the height of our courtyard. And then to place my points, I'm going to just make sure I click outside of these elevation views. So over here you can see where these are the elevations. We've got 4. So I'm just going to make sure I go up and to the left, click a point, and then another one up and to the right. And then now, when I finally click this third point down and to the right, it's going to connect the dots and give me a surface. So you need at least 3 points to create a surface. And then I'll just do the 4th point down here in the bottom left corner, and I've got a simple plane. It might not seem like much, but if I finish it, and I'll show you now then again in that section view, you can see it's giving me a ground. So we've got a nice heavy ground line there at the top, and the earth patch automatically done underneath. And that's going to come up in all of the views where the ground is being cut, so in the elevations as well. So these should be looking at the outside of the building. We can still see the ground line. And if you look at it in your 3D view, you'll see it as well. You won't see it being cut in the ground line. I'll show you later how you can actually show the earth hatch when this is cut in 3D as well, but we'll do that later. So for now, that's all you need, just to have that simple ground surface. Basically so that when you work in your section views, you can see the ground, but also when you are working in 3D, and you're looking out towards the courtyard, you've got a base. And you're not looking into an empty hole. So, really good thing to have. And so I'll give you a minute to do that, and then we can look at that modelling tool.